It's week 11 and Sunday night, and that means the Panthers come to MetLife Stadium to face our undefeated Giants. So the Giants, since the series started in 2022, 3-1 against the Panthers, the only loss coming in the playoff game in that opening season for the Panthers. After starting 5-1, they have lost 2 of their last 3 games, and they find themselves here at 6-3. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. It has been a week. Took the week off, had a lot of work to do, but we are back, and as always, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we do have a great game today. 2 incredible defenses and 2 offenses that can explode at any second. The Panthers, there are 15 combined wins between these 2 teams, and here's Saquon Barkley, and the worst game of his career last week against Philadelphia, 2.7 yards a carry. Despite the win, the Giants still running the ball really well. But that was mostly quarterback for the Panthers. Jalen Belton, their second-year linebacker, X-Factor guy, 79 tackles, leads the team this year. And their defense is going to have to step up against a ground game that struggled a week ago. But the pass game exploded for the Giants as the Panthers look to head to 7-3, have a very important tiebreaker if the Giants start to slip up. We'll see their offense first. Gerald Payne back deep. Johnny Hecker going to kick us away. And here we go. Sunday Night Football underway. Windy Knight will take it from the 7. And Payne will take it to the 27. Number run back of 20. And against the Panthers in 2 games last year, 668 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 on the ground, if you include that too. My goodness, just an incredible showing. 9 touchdowns to 2 turnovers. And here's the offense. Has been incredible. The passing game has lacked for most of the year, but the ground game has been stronger than ever. Saquon Barkley has been the best running back. He's had a slow start to his year, and he missed a game earlier this year to injury. As from the 27, they'll start through the air. And completion to Bellinger across the 45 and a gain of about 20. And that is the weakness for the Panthers. Bottom 3 in passing. We talked about Jalen Belton, the X-Factor. They drafted Javier Brown to replace Shaq Thompson. They brought in Rashawn Gary and Levi Walls in the secondary, which is mostly unchanged. You can see just how good they are against the run and preventing points. It's just they give up passing yards. From the 46, on 1st and 10, empty set. And a throw outside. There's McLaurin, first grab of the day. Picks up 9 to the 44. Now 3rd and 1. Giants 4th in the NFL, tied with 4 teams. And 3rd down conversion rate 54% of the time. They need a yard, they go fullback dive. And Blasingame has the first tackle by Woods. He picked up 7. And that'll put them to the 37. On 1st down, play action to Barkley. And we'll check it down. Leaping grab. Oh, he caught it. And he's going to lose 10 because of it. And Derek Brown on the stop. That was Javier who had the original coverage, led up the catch. 2nd and 20. And pressure. That's Gross Matos on the run. Throws across the body. He's got Johnson downfield for 14. 3rd and 6. They converted their first 3rd down, but that was only for a yard. They need to get inside the 30. Has time. And to McLaurin inside the 20, tackled by Belton to the 15. So the drive stays alive, and here's the Giants in the red zone. They have gotten better the last couple weeks, even though the ranking hasn't changed. Give to Barkley first of the day, picks up about 3. Panthers average in red zone defense 58% of the time they give up a touchdown. 2nd and 7. All day on a 3-man rush over the middle. In traffic, McLaurin, 1st and goal to the 4. On a drive that's taken about 5 minutes off the clock. Goal line set, give to Barkley, runs into a wall and will lose 2. So a 2nd and goal from the 6 now. This will be the 11th play of the drive. Cummings will throw. End zone to Bellinger, has it for the touchdown. And a great start, his 5th of the year, ties a career high. Wallace the coverage. And the Giants strike first. 5:19 into this game. And the kick by Sly is up and good. So an 11-play, 72-yard drive, and Joey Sly will send it away. And the Panthers will come out in the field for the first time today. Barrios will let that go out of the back of the end zone. And here's Corral. Struggled against the Giants in his 2 games last year. 686 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, a passer rating around 7, and here's the offense. Christian McCaffrey, the Pro Bowler. The offense is unchanged. Of course, they let Robbie Anderson go, and Jared Painter, who rotated with him last year, is now a full-time starter out wide. Braxton Berrios, again, the slot for the second straight year. Jordan Matthews is a really good tight end. He is a superstar. And the Panthers will start from the 25 after the touchback. Corral will start through the air, and it's incomplete, broken up by Leon Boss. That was intended for DJ Moore, who has torched the Giants in his 4 games against them. And this Giants defense has slipped up against the pass for the past couple weeks, but has been incredible all year from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And Corral for the second straight play through the air. Deep shot, will throw it away. DJ Moore, the closest receiver, now it's 3rd and 10. Tied with Green Bay, 23rd in the NFL. They convert 45% of the time. Corral on a 3rd and 10. Upstairs is caught by Moore. And he's tackled by Robinson to the 48. That was 23 yards. Now 3rd and 8. Empty set for Corral. He will throw, and he's got a man wide open, and that is Matthews. And that is another 18 yards in the first down. We're more than halfway into this first quarter, and this is the opening drive for the Panthers. 2nd and 4. Give McCaffrey, and up the middle, he's got it to the 20. And they'll put them in the red zone, tied with San Francisco, just a little bit below league average. Scored touchdown 55% of the time. The lead to give that is Rachaad White. Up the middle, inside the 10, and down to the 6. That was tackled by Love. McCaffrey back in. The Giants on defense, 3rd in the NFL. They have slipped up a bit on defense in the red zone. As they go with the pitch to McCaffrey, and we'll lose about 2. McKinney the stop. 2nd and goal. Go shotgun. And to give to McCaffrey. And a great tackle by Adoree Jackson. And maybe got a yard out of it. 3rd and goal. Then they need 7 here on a drive that is taking 5 minutes off the clock. Corral. Flag is in the backfield. It's caught. McCaffrey is going to lose about 4. And we'll check the flag. That is a crusher. Wow. So it makes a 1st and goal from the 4. And they'll go under center with 3 tight ends. Tyler Higbee, one of them. The former Ram. Corral will throw. He's protected. Now being chased by Lawrence. Williams hits him. It's thrown away and incomplete. It's a very long drive. 2nd and goal. Goal line set. They go fullback dive. And that was CJ Ham, the former Viking. 3rd and goal. Dime package for the Giants from the 2. McCaffrey stood up. Kendricks has him down at the 1. And they're going to go for it on 4th and goal after an incredible stand by Kendricks. And they'll go goal line, an inch away. Pitch it. McCaffrey. White. He's got him in the backfield. A loss of 3. And the Giants, 7 plays. They hold a goal line stand. So the Giants take over their 2nd drive of the day from the 4-yard line. 2:51 on the clock. Here in this first quarter, we'll step up and run, pick up about 7. We'll make it 2nd and 3. So now the 11-yard line, about 2 to play. Fake it to Barkley on the run. Pressured by Burns. Hit as he's thrown. He's got Bellinger. Picks up 6. 8 for 9 start. This will be the 10th pass attempt. 3-man rush. Has all day. And we'll find a wide open McLaurin. Turns the corner across the 35 and picks up about 20. So take a look at the first 10 pass attempts of the day. 9 for 10, 91 yards. The touchdown to Bellinger. Of course, the -10 reception to Saquon Barkley. But it has been an incredibly efficient start to the game for Jonathan Cummings. Through 14 minutes, he's held the ball for about 8 of them. Keeper, Rashawn Gary with a great play and a loss of 5. Makes it 2nd and 15. In the final 30 seconds of this quarter. Pressure, hit, balls on the ground. It's picked up by Neal. And that was Brian Burns who had the sack fumble. His first forced fumble since 2021. That'll take us to the 2nd quarter. And the Giants have a 3rd and 29. From the 18, they need to get to around midfield. Pressure picked up. He's got Downing, and he shoves off Woods. Hurdles, and he's got the first with a dive. What an effort by Burning Downing. And now 3rd and 7. From the 49 of Carolina, four-man rush over the middle, wide open as McLaurin turns the corner and inside the 40. And a gain of about 12. 3rd and 10. Four receivers out there. Empty set. Will throw and dropped by Galladay. Second incompletion of the day. Now 4th down, they're going to go for it. Outside the field goal range, 9-mile-an-hour winds going against Joey Sly, so they won't kick the 60-yarder. And it's dropped by Bellinger. So 2 straight incompletions, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Panthers' second drive start from the 42 with a 2nd and 5. They got to the 1-yard line their last drive. Underneath, he checked down to McCaffrey, breaks a tackle, and Kendricks levels him at the 47. 2nd and 10, empty set. Corral will throw underneath. He's got Berrios. Jackson misses. Leveled by Love, and he has another first. So we'll take a look at Corral's first 10. He's missed 2 of his last 4. But a 6 for 10 start, 71 yards. And a lot of big plays. 4 of the 6 completions have gone for 10 or more yards. The only two were to McCaffrey. One of them lost yardage. As they sit from the 35, 5 minutes into the second quarter. 1st and 10, in range to get on the scoreboard. And after turning it over on downs on the first drive, McCaffrey has a big hole. McCaffrey with 1 man to beat inside the 20. And McKinney brings him down to the 16. So now 3rd and 11. They can get a first at the 5. Empty set for Corral. And he'll throw. End zone shot. Almost intercepted by McKinney. That was intended for more. And they're going to bring out Jason Sanders, who's missed 4 kicks on the year. Made all of his extra points. This is about extra point length. This is from 34 on its way and good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3. Giants take over. We're at the halfway mark in the second quarter. It is flying by a keeper. And a block by Ridley. And we'll slide with about 13. So 1st down. At the 38, a designed run all the way. Slides with about 7. And 3rd and 3. From the 45, and a keeper. Great block by Neal, and turns the corner, and there he goes! Down to the 40, and a gain of 15 on the ground. So gains of 13, 15. And Jonathan Cummings through the air this time. Steps up in the pocket, and will run. And we'll pick up another 8. Everything is just chunk plays on the ground. 3rd and 2. And they'll go to Barkley. And a great play. Barkley will shrug him off, but it won't avail to anything. And so far, Barkley, 7 carries, -1 yard. Sly, up only missed kick on the year was from 62. This is going to be from 50. But the Giants back up 7. It's down the middle and good. And 9-mile-an-hour winds aren't anything. Panthers take over 2nd and 6. After the field goal drive. Over the middle is caught. First of the day for Jared Painter, tackled by Kendricks. And now it's 3rd and 12. Giants show blitz. Final play before the 2-minute warning. And over the middle, it's caught by Moore. What a throw by Corral in a lot of traffic. And that'll take us to the 2. And now 3rd and 11 with about 90 seconds to play. 4-man rush. Thibodeau closes the pocket. Underneath and incomplete for Hubbard. And they will kick. And here is Johnny Hecker, the former Ram. Been on the Panthers for 3 years now. Angling sideline. Boss will let that go. And it's out of bounds at the 4. What a punt by Hecker. So the Giants will take over. Panthers show blitz. They drop out. 4-man rush. Pocket collapsing. 2 receivers in the area, but he's got it to Downing to the 20. He'll go quickly. 62 seconds remain. Check down. Downing turns the corner and out of bounds with about another 16. So 16 yards of back-to-back plays. 1st down at the 36. 58 seconds remain. And Cummings, the deep shot. It is he's thrown straight to Ridley. Inside the 20 and down to the 16. What a throw. 48 yards downfield, and the Giants take a timeout. First grab of the day for Ridley. From the 16. Cummings pressured by Gross Matos. Dives and misses. Inside the 5. Dives. Touchdown. Wow. 8th of the year. And the Giants in 4 plays travel the length of the field. And with 44 seconds on the clock, they're going to lead by 14. What an unbelievable drive. Kick by Sly's up and good. And, I mean, yeah, you can't, there's nothing else you can say about it. Panthers are going to take over. 34 seconds remain, 3rd and 5 from the 21. And they're going to go delayed to McCaffrey, and Kendricks, the great stop there. Then they're going to call that second timeout. They're going to think about it. And they're going to take over the 34 with one shot to the end zone, probably, or to get in field goal range. Burns was unblocked, and he's going to get a second sack to end the half. Giants will let the clock bleed his second sack of the day, and that will take us to halftime. And the Giants, despite dominating time of possession, only up 14. It's 17-3 heading into the break. And, I mean, what a drive before half by the Giants offense. 96 yards and 4 plays. We'll take a look at the Panthers offense. Threw it short, so over a third of the time, only completing half of their passes for 15 air yards. So Corral has struggled a lot today. And for the Giants offense, it's been simple. They ran inside. I mean, it's been varied. 4.6 a carry on inside runs, but that is all quarterback designed. As we'll take a look at the Panthers offense out of the break, and here we go. Berrios, watch that hit the upright. That'll be a touchback. We'll take a look at the first half drives. Only 4 first half drives for the Panthers, 8 overall between the two teams. You can see the 17-play drive that took 7 minutes off the clock that resulted in a turnover on downs to start the game. Set the tone. They went field goal, punt to end the half. And they'll start from the 25. And Corral through the air. He has struggled as that pass. Painter was the closest receiver, 2nd and 10. 4-man rush. Flag in the backfield, intercepted, and that will be 6. Dave Belton with the touchdown, Giants. But the flag in the backfield, and this is going to come back and won't count. Thibodeau got there apparently late, and that'll be 15 for Carolina. So they'll take over the 40 after what would have been a sure 24-3 lead. McCaffrey into Giants territory, picks up 13. Now the Panthers in range to get on the scoreboard, 3rd and 6. From here will be 60 yards. Wind is against the Panthers. And Jason Sanders has never made a 60-yarder, and they won't have to worry about it. Berrios, the conversion with about 9. Corral now over 100 yards on the day, 3rd and 10. From the 34. And pressure. Ojulari, 360. Oh, if Moore was looking, that would have been a conversion. Instead, here's Sanders, made from 34. This is going to be from 51 into the winds from left hash. Kick. Sneaks his way in and is good. And it's 17-6. So Hecker will, of course, deal with kickoff duties. And a short kick from the 8. Across the 25 and a run back of about 20. And here's the first half drives for the Giants. They've taken a lot of time off the clock. You can see the 4-play drive to end it. But they've scored on 3 of their 4 first half drives. They haven't punted yet. And they'll start from the 28 with a keeper. And a block by Blasingame. And there he goes to the 42. Tackled by Xavier Woods. And now 3rd and 4. After 2 straight gives to Saquon Barkley. You go with number 3 on the delay. Has a lot of space. He finished the first half with -1 yards. And he has a first down here. So first down at the 43. And we've reached the 10-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Give to Barkley, best one of the day by far. Down to the 30. He picked up 13. Now to 11 carries for 26 yards. 2nd and 5. From the 25. Pocket collapsing. And Burns has him for the 3rd time today. That's his 12th sack of the year. Masters his 2023 total. His career high was 15 and 22. 3rd and 19. And deep shot, Bellinger. End zone broken up by Chin. And they will kick with the wind at their backs. This is going to be from 56. Sly made from 50. Panthers went after it. Couldn't get there. The kick is on its way and drilled. 26 lead for the Giants, who have not sacked Corral yet today. As the Panthers take back over, quick pass over the middle. It's caught by Matthews, tackled by Love with 8, 3rd and 2. So they haven't sacked Corral. They haven't turned it over. There's been 0 turnovers in this game. Pass over the middle is caught on third down. That is Berrios, the first down. Panthers trail by 14. Halfway in the third quarter. Give it to McCaffrey. Bounces it off. Oh, he shoves McKinney to the ground, and Kendricks tackles with a gain of 9. 3rd and 1. 2 tight ends and a fullback in there. 4-man rush. Wide open. That's Higbee. The former Ram has the first to the 44. Now 2nd and 11. It's going to be their 51st snap of offense. Go to Chuba Hubbard. Met by Lawrence. Breaks off of him, and Vince Thomas with a loss of 6. So 3rd and 16. Rashad White now in the backfield. Behind Corral. Will throw. Pressure by Thibodeau. Deep shot. Double coverage to Moore. Broken up. And incomplete. Giants take over 1st and 10. 4-minute mark. 3rd quarter. From the 21. Cummings is protected. Now here comes Gary on the run. Steps into it. Flag in the backfield. It's caught by Downing. Out of bounds in Panthers territory, but a flag in the backfield just won't count. Unbelievable. 3rd penalty on the Giants today. 3rd and 15. From the 16. Needs a 31 to convert. Pressured. And Burns has his 4th. What a game by Brian Burns. His 4th sack of the day. His first time in his career he's ever done that. And they'll punt for the first time today. Panthers take over 3rd and 4. Empty set. And the Giants bring the blitz. Over the middle, it's caught. Matthews breaks the tackle, gives up forward progress, and Boss with a strong tackle. And a 3 and out. 3rd and 11, 4th quarter has begun. Talking about a game that's flown by. We're in the 4th quarter now. Jonathan Cummings, time running out. Will run and will slide, protect the football. He's had a fumbling problem early on in his career. 2nd and 3, Panthers take over, trying to find the end zone for the first time today. Only 2 field goals. Give it to McCaffrey. Bounces off of tacklers. And to midfield he goes. 3rd and 13. Back in Panthers territory. 4-man rush. Pressure. And they finally get to Corral. That's Leonard Williams. His 3rd sack of the year. His first full sack since week 5. And the Giants take over from the 20 after the touchback by Hecker. 11:53 left in this game. Up by 14. McCaffrey. Up the middle, picks up 13. No first down from the 33. Taking the play clock down. Give to Barkley again, cuts it back. And Saquon Barkley still going inside Panthers territory. And picks up another 20. Now 3rd and 5. You can see Barkley's in the zone. Jonathan Cummings to Calvin Ridley. And another first down to the 26. They're just moving the ball at will now. Wearing down this Panthers defense. They're starting to establish the run. Saquon Barkley inside the 20 to the 14. 2nd and 8. We're about the halfway mark in this 4th quarter. Delayed give. Barkley straight up the middle. Inside the 5. And he's tracked back by Gary. 3rd and inches. From the 5, can the Panthers hold on? Pressured. Jonathan Cummings steps away. Did he cross the line? He does now, and he walks in. Touchdown, New York. Now, this is his 2nd 2-touchdown or on the ground game of the year. He had one in the opening weekend against Tennessee, and the kick is on its way and good for the Giants. It's 27-6. So the Panthers take over 3rd and 4. Can they find the end zone? Corral takes the deep shot, and he's got Berrios to the 45. So 5:11 to play. Let's try to get some momentum for next week. The Giants trying to hold on. Corral floater, and he's got Painter tackled by Kendricks. A great throw by Corral. Under 5 to play. 4-man rush. Ojulari the pressure, and here comes White. And White and Thibodeau combine for the sack, and for Kaiser White, up to 1.5 in the last 2 years for the G-Men. 3rd and 23. Under the 4-minute mark. And Corral has time. It's going to take the check down. That is KJ Hamler, the former Bronco, gets leveled. And it's 4th down. What a hit by Love. He's still bringing it. 4th down. This will just about do it, no matter what the result is. Corral blitz. Deep shot. Incomplete. And Leon Bosch slams the door shut for the Giants. They hold the Panthers out of the end zone. And they hold on to win 27-6. And what a game it was for the defense. So that was the best defensive performance of the series. I mean, by far, we held the Panthers out of the end zone. They scored 6 points. We had that incredible 7-play goal line stand, which will definitely be a short. And, I mean, they had zero real offense. And you can see the passing yards compared to Corral's, like, actual stat. I mean, we didn't really sack them. There were no turnovers in this game. It was just they couldn't move the ball. So, I mean, by far their best game. Of course, Brian Burns was game wrecker as always. Another short. 4 sacks, 7 TFLs, and forced fumble. And, of course, our offense, Saquon Barkley, had negative yards entering the second half. He ended up with 106 in the second half, and that minus 10 reception in the first half. Kaiser White, 4 TFLs on 7 tackles, half a sack and a pass deflection. Overall, just an incredible game. And now on upgrades, we have 6. Jonathan Cummings is up to a 91 overall. Kayvon Thibodeau up to a 91. Andrew Thomas up to an 88. Neal up to an 86. Bernie Downing up to a 76. And Pinnock up to a 73. And now on to scores across the league. Let's get things started in Philadelphia, as we'll start with LaMarcus Armstead throwing to Devontae Smith. And Tyrann Mathieu forces a fumble. Picked up by Marcus May. And the Saints add a field goal. They lead 3-0. Take it to the second quarter now. And a give to the fullback. That's Nick Ralston, the 1-yard scorer. Eagles now in front by 4, 7-3. Next drive for the Eagles. A give to Miles Sanders in a big hole for about 15. Now they lead by 7, 10-3. We take it to the 2-minute drill. And the Eagles have the ball back. LaMarcus Armstead finds a wide open Devontae Smith. And they get in the halftime up 13-3. We take it late third quarter. Marcus Armstead finds a tight window throw to A.J. Brown at 11 yards, 16-3 lead. We'll take it next drive for the Saints. They've not scored since that fumble in the first quarter, and that won't change. As Jabril Peppers jumps it, and we'll take it for 6, as that's a pick 6, 31-yard return. 22-3, they go for 2 and can't get it. Next drive for the Eagles. LaMarcus Armstead finds Devontae Smith for about 10. And they had another field goal, 25-3. And that'll take us to the end of the game. We're going to give to Miles Sanders. And that will do it. They had another field goal. And the Eagles win it 28-3. Now to Dallas. Or to Cleveland as the Cowboys play the Browns. We'll start with Dak Prescott on a 3rd and 19. Finds a strike to Leonard Beachum. 26 yards in the Cowboys zone. Front by 7. Next drive for Cleveland. From his own, inside his own 10, Deshaun Watson finds a wide open Brandon Ayuk for 49 yards, 7-3 lead for Dallas as they add a field goal. Next drive for Cleveland. And a give to Nick Chubb up the middle for the touchdown, 1-yard score. Cleveland in front, 7-10. Next drive for Dallas. Dak Prescott takes over. Here's Myles Garrett with a forced fumble. It's picked up by the Browns. And that was Chase Winovich who picked it up. Myles Garrett the forced fumble. Browns now in front, 7-13. Take it later on, and Dak Prescott's going to find a wide open Dalton Schultz for the touchdown, 19 yards. Cowboys now in front, 14-13. Next drive for Cleveland. 41 seconds on the clock. Deshaun Watson finds Amari Cooper, the former Cowboy, 13-yard score. Cleveland up now 20-14. Next drive for Dallas. Trying to get a 2-minute drive going, and a floater rainbow to Amari Baskerville, 25-yard reception. Dallas heads into the break, down by 3. It's 17-20. Take it late third quarter. A give to Nick Chubb for his second touchdown of the day, 3-yard score, 27-17. Next drive for Cleveland. Deshaun Watson finds Micah Parsons, who forces the fumble. It's picked up by that was Lawrence. Forced fumble. It's now 20-27. Take it late fourth quarter. The give to Ezekiel Elliott shoves off not 1, but 3 Cleveland Browns. 7-yard score. This game is tied at 27. Next drive for Cleveland. In the hurry-up mode, Deshaun Watson, can he find the answer? He does! David Bell wins the game. He gets into field goal range. 39-yard catch. Cleveland wins it 27-30. Now to Atlanta as the Commanders face the Falcons as Justin Herbert starts us off with a pick 6. That is Derek Forrest, the backup safety, who jumps the route. Justin Herbert, the last line of defense, can't bring him down. That is a 81-yard pick six, and the Falcons now trail 7-0 despite being in the red zone. Next drive for Atlanta. Play action, and Justin Herbert fires steep, and a jump ball is caught by Kyle Pitts. Will take it the distance, 59 yards. This game is tied at 7. Next drive for Washington. They take back over, and a play action. Daniel Jones on the run, and if Washington can get a defensive touchdown, so can the Falcons. That is Lorenzo Carter, the former Giant, takes it 50 yards for the touchdown. Falcons in front 14-7. We take it to the second quarter. After all that action, the first 5 minutes of the game, Justin Herbert finds Tony Pollard for 13 yards. The Falcons now lead by 10, 17-7. We take it to the 2-minute drill. Atlanta has the ball. Justin Herbert meets Tyrone Saunders. And that was Barton who also helped on that sack. And Saunders picks the ball up and takes it for the touchdown. It's a 3-point game heading into half. Falcons up 17-14. Opening drive, third quarter for Atlanta. We take it to Justin Herbert, who has all day and finds a wide open Tony Pollard. Takes it for 24. They're back up by 6. It's 14-20. Next drive for Washington. Daniel Jones will fire deep, and he's got Quintus Cephas, 40 yards. It's now a 3-point game again. It's 2017. Take it late third quarter. Washington has the ball again. Daniel Jones is intercepted by Rashaan Evans. We already have 3 defensive touchdowns in this game. How about 4? Evans with a 40-yard interception return touchdown. Atlanta back up by 10. It's 27-17. Next drive for Atlanta. Tony Pollard with a big run on 3rd and 2. 18 yards. It's now 30-17. Take it next. Washington drive. Daniel Jones is going to throw another pick. It's another pick six. That's Matthew Melton. 5 defensive touchdowns. 38-17. Atlanta in front. And you have to think they're going to win this game. As Washington now just playing for pride, under 5 to play. And a deflection and a touchdown to Quintus Cephas, 29-yard touchdown, 38-24. Take it to the 2-minute warning. Just about. Daniel Jones finds John Bates, the backup tight end. 3-yard touchdown. It's a 1-score game. Can they do it? Can the Falcons falcon a 21-point lead? Final play of the game from the 21-yard line. Daniel Jones. No, he cannot. It's broken up at the goal line by Darren Hall. Atlanta holds on to win 31-38. And on to the rest of the scores. On Thursday Night Football, the Niners beat the Lions 42-14. On the Sunday slate games, the Bucs beat the Bears. The Dolphins beat the Titans. The Patriots fall to the Jets. The Seahawks upset the Chiefs. The Colts beat the Texans. The Bills beat the Raiders. The Broncos beat the Bengals. The Vikings beat the Jaguars. The Rams beat the Cardinals. And on Monday night, the Steelers beat the Ravens 17-7. And now on to standings in the AFC North. The Steelers still undefeated, 10-0 in the South. Titans 6-4 in the East. The Bills 7-3, and in the West, Chiefs 8-3. And the NFC North, Vikings 6-5 in the South. Falcons 7-3. We're undefeated at 10-0 in the East, and in the West, Seahawks 8-2. For players of the week on offense in the AFC, we got two Madden-generated quarterbacks. Paul Stover for the Miami Dolphins, 355 yards, 4 touchdowns in the win against Tennessee. And in the NFC, Bradley Traceley of the Niners, 246 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown in the win at Detroit. Defense in the AFC, Von Bell, 5 tackles, 2 picks in the loss at Denver. And in the NFC, Brian Burns for the Panthers, despite the loss, 10 tackles, 7 TFLs. Well, I mean, we saw it, 4 sacks and the 4th fumble. We knew it. Leaders for passing, it is Dak Prescott, 35-80 yards. Patrick Mahomes up to 34 touchdowns. Daniel Jones up to 23 picks. For rushing, Jonathan Taylor, 29 yards. Jacobs still at 17 touchdowns. Elliott up to an absurd 87 broken tackles. He had 14 against the Browns last week. Receiving, Quintus Cephas, 982 yards. McLaurin, 14 touchdowns, 463 after the catch for Adams. Wrapping things up with defense, Van Der Esch, 121 yards. 20.5 sacks for Parsons, and 7 interceptions still for Trayvon Diggs. Week 12 NFL action kicks off with a Thanksgiving Day triple header. We have Titans, Lions, Bengals, Cowboys, and Vikings, Texans. On the Sunday slate of games, we have Jaguars, Packers, Bills play the Dolphins, Broncos play the Falcons, Colts play the Jets, Browns play the Ravens, Eagles play the Steelers. We play the Commanders for the first time this year. Cardinals play the Niners, Raiders play the Chiefs, Chargers play the Buccaneers, and on Sunday nights, the Seahawks play the Rams, and on Monday night, the Saints play the Panthers. Bears and Patriots are on bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time when we face the Washington Commanders.